Hi guys, and welcome to Funny Friday. Funny Friday is a day where I'm going to tell you guys something that I think is funny and hopefully you guys laugh. If you don't, no big deal. You can hear a little man in the background. He is very talkative today. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with our first funny story. A lot of times when I make my D&D characters, I just randomize them, meaning I just roll on a chart to see what my race and class and everything is going to be. However, in this time, I knew I wanted to play a half-elf and I knew I wanted to play a pirate. So I did that. Her name was Drew. And so what I did is I rolled really shitty stats, like really shitty. And so her intelligence was 6. Actually, no, it was 4, but we looked it up, and the average intelligence for a bear in the player's or the stat block is a 2. So the running joke was, at least I'm smarter than the average bear, you know, like a whole Yogi bear thing. And I made the decision that she couldn't read. She couldn't read, but she was really good at math, which made it, you know, easier for her to be a pirate. I also give all of my characters some kind of weird quirk. So I actually gave her 2. One being that she, when angered, would steal your left shoe. And 2 being that she was obsessed with potatoes. Considering it was a high fantasy world, the DM, knowing this being her obsession, made potatoes rare. My brother was also at the table, and he made his character be from a place where potatoes were abundant. So my brother's character, the noble highborn dragonborn, was hiring my party, which was me and 2 of my NPCs that were kind of following me. We were still a crew at the time. He hired us to be his protection against Goliaths, and his character was bad at numbers but could read because his intelligence was 6. So both of our characters were just not there up here, you know what I mean? So he decided to hire us and let me pick the price. So I wrote a ridiculous amount of numbers down and 2 potatoes. I finally managed to get his character home as promised, and his dad did not pay the price promised to me other than paying me in potatoes. Now, I did tell you guys that I roll my characters randomly. So I knew I wanted to play half elf. I knew I wanted to be a pirate. Everything else was rolling randomly. So the tools that you're proficient with, all of that. The tools that I was proficient with were brewer's supplies. And if you know anything about brewing alcohol, you know that potatoes make vodka. The world had never had vodka before. My character invented vodka, and the day that my vodka was completed in its barrel that I was carrying on my back, my character was eaten alive, saving my brother's character. And so now, in that world, there is a barrel of vodka that no one knows how it was made. There's just one barrel out there, and no one has ever seen it because it is in a dungeon somewhere. That to me is kind of funny because I invented vodka, then promptly died, so no one ever got to drink my vodka. My character never became rich, and vodka was never really introduced to the world because it's in a cave where there's a monster that will eat you. So maybe one day a character will go in that cave and find the vodka, and it'll be attributed to the famous pirate Drusilla. This little funny story made you giggle. It made me giggle at what happened, you know, post what happened. I was not very happy when one of my favorite characters died especially right after I had spent all that money and time on creating something new to the world. So it's funny now. I think it's funny. I hope you'll have a good Friday, and adios.